They're still in the...
And we just want to make sure that...
Yeah, that's got one.
Of course it did.
All right.
It's warning you that we just went on live. You're being recorded. It tells everybody.
I almost feel like YouTube is
No, that's so
my
that you
real life
don't,
anyway.
Big Brother. So I can't sneak and record you without you knowing. That's why it does that.
Oh, you gotta put on timer.
Sign in. Why the hell does it not?
Oh, yeah,
Yes, we have to do type microphones.
What are the colors?
Green. No thunders. We have the thunder machine instead. This script might be a little bit old. I don't know what all this timeout crap is about. Yep, don't worry about it. You're just going to read. Yep, and I will be taking care of that, so don't even have to worry about that. Now I just got to... Ha! Finally! All right. Microphones, guys. Gavin, there is a red microphone on the Sears table. Yes, it's right here.
Testing,
I don't know
testing,
if I
1, 2,
should put a
3.
sweater on or not.
Can you hear me? Testing.
Hang on. Todd, you with us?
I'm with you.
All right. We're going to start with Viviana, who is wearing a small red headset. Speak for me.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. I am testing, testing, testing.
Sound good. Sound
Perfect.
good.
All right. Who's next? Step up. Put it on your head. You are white big. Speak for me.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Sound good.
Hang on, hang
Eins,
on.
zwei, drei.
Hang on, you're a little bit loud.
There you go, Stanley.
Try again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
4, 5.
Step aside.
Okay.
Quit babbling. Remember, please take your microphone away from your face while you're not talking. Next. You are green, big one. Speak for me.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Gotcha. Sound good.
Thank you.
We're not sounding overdriven.
Nope.
All right. Next.
YouTube is happy with you.
Do you want to test?
I should have set enough up for everybody, so
Can you hear
already
me?
have one.
How's the handset working?
Sounds good. The
Speak,
handset's
speak.
usually not a problem, though.
Testing,
arf.
testing, 1, 2, 3.
Wait.
Begging for a toast, for a biscuit. Arf. Speak. Roll over. Play dead.
Don't play dead.
Try again.
Arf, arf.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is
Okay.
the seer is online.
You're very quiet, but you're online. Next, you are
Red.
green. Is it red or green? Turn your head. Blue.
Blue.
Blue. Okay. Speak.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Sounds good.
Sounding good.
Just remember, sometimes the little thing tends to twist around and then the microphone's not aimed at you, so just so you're aware. All right, you're good? Next.
Everything's
Test, 1, 2, 3.
Give me a color, please.
Well, this one's either white or yellow.
Yellow, yellow small, yellow big. Has it got a bump on it or is it flat? No, right here, dear. Is it a bumpy bump or is it smooth right here?
Bump.
Bump, thank you. Big yellow.
Big yellow.
Speak.
Test, 1, 2, 3. It's too quiet.
Check your dot. Make sure your dot's facing your mouth. Right here on your microphone. These like to get twisted.
Test, 1, 2, 3.
Sounds better.
Can you hear me now?
Todd, how's he sound?
Can you hear me?
Sounds good. Yeah.
Great.
Say it again.
Test, 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Sound good.
All right, next.
I think this is small yellow.
Small yellow? No, I do not
No?
have a small yellow.
Then
set.
it's white.
White, maybe.
Okay. It's white. Test. Oh, that's loud now. Test,
Making
test.
sure I had the right one.
Hello? Oh, okay.
Okay. Speak.
Okay, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How's it sound?
Sounds good.
All right, good.
Awesome.
I picked a good one.
You are silver. Speak.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
I am not hearing you. Are we?
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Sounding good.
Apparently, he's hearing you. We just can't hear you. All right.
You're a little
Everybody has a
softer.
microphone. Everybody's wired up.
We're all wired.
Got my
Yep,
card.
wired.
Everybody with the speaking part. You're gonna toss stuff, right?
Don't drop it.
Right.
I didn't drop it.
Mic works.
All right, look at me.
Stanley, I need my pouch, please.
A question? How do I turn pages?
Tap. Left,
Okay.
right, forward, left, back.
All right, perfect.
Perfect.
All right. We are currently already on the
I'm good.
YouTube. Everybody. Shoot. We have not done a proper pre-ritual briefing in a very long time. Do I need to give explanations for anything else? I'm going to mention a couple things for you guys as guests, so you know. See that window right there behind us? That's the bathroom.
Yes.
Todd sees it too.
I see it too. Yep.
That bathroom right there. That's the bathroom. In the event you need to take a restroom break, go through this door, turn left, and you're in the bathroom. Feel free to step in or out at any time. We do not close a circle such as other rituals do, so you're fine to come and go as you need. Just, of course, be quiet and polite and all that stuff. We will be turning out the lights and we will be running the torches just as soon as somebody goes and lights them. So it'll be kind of mostly dark here, except for the neighbor who's afraid of the dark and insists on lighting up the universe.
I pre-planned.
I mean, it's brand new. It's full. Song numbers, yes. Did we get you guys songbooks? We did not get you songbooks. You need songbooks. Everybody needs a songbook, please.
I have a song.
I have one.
Take green.
Those people who are opening gates, you definitely need a songbook. That would be you, and you, and you. Who's the other song? Who's the other gate opener?
Me.
All right. So in the songbook, on the front of the seer's table in letters I cannot read. Somehow, just not very bright.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, but I can't
Gavin,
read
you
the
got a
numbers.
songbook over there?
Nobody wrote the numbers down. That's why I can't read them from here.
That's what I asked. You said too dark. That's why I'm down. So I said,
No. Oh, wait. Too dark to write the whole words out. Just put the number up there.
oh,
We'll get them written so that people can see them. They're on the clipboard. Right there. All right. So the most important song for those of you who are opening gates
Hold on.
is the song that's called The Crossroads. It's in the back. Something like 12 or 14 or something like that.
Where's the chalk?
17.
Okay. I knew it was somewhere towards the back. All right. So the reason this is important is because this is a call and answer kind of song. So the part
EM is 4.
that's indented is the chorus.
H
Everybody
is
sings
17.
together. When we meet at the crossroads where our hollow stands, center of the cosmos,
R is
beginning and
13.
the end, there are ways leading upward to the many lands that we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand. At your
Always,
gate, you will
that
have
way.
a turn. So, who is my ancestor gate? So you're going to be first. You're going to read the first line
okay.
where it says,
P, EM,
"There's
H,
a way
R,
going westward
0.
toward the setting sun."
Does it have it?
Yes, there's a way going west towards the setting sun.
Everybody's going to respond to you. There's a way going westward where the shades belong. We will, and then you can come back in. We will all be going onward when our time has come down that lane going westward into the great beyond. And then Steve is going to say,
There's a way going eastward through a hidden veil.
and we're all going to respond to that. There's a way going eastward where the fairies dwell. Blah 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 blah. All right, and then we get down to the next one. Who is? Which gate are you doing? You're not doing. You're just doing a gatekeeper, so you're off the hook. Viviana, who are you doing?
I'm not doing any gate dates.
Stanley is doing the fire. No, well is next. That's you. There's a way going downward.
There's a way going downward beneath the fertile sweep.
And everybody's gonna say, "There's a way going downward where silver treasures keep, or hidden treasures, depending on which one I have in the book." One is very specifically for Nevada. One was the generic version I gave to people who don't live here. We have silver under our ground, and everywhere else it's just whatever hidden treasures are around. Who's doing the well? That's Stanley. No, you're doing the fire.
No, I think I can do the fire.
You're doing the fire. There's a way going upward.
There's a way going upward.
Where is your counties lie?
Where's your songbook? How did you not have a songbook when I said everybody should get a songbook?
Because I was doing the songs.
All right.
There you go.
Who is doing Hermes? Stanley.
I think me.
So you're going to be singing twice.
You're doing the next one too.
So you're also going to be doing the.
The trickster one.
You're going to do the around the circle one.
Am I doing the round of circle one?
Because you're going to say, "There's a way going roundward." Beyond the southern dune, there's a way going roundward, morning, night, and noon. You're doing the circular. He's doing the stones at the center.
So I'm doing. There's a way going upward.
You're doing a way going upward because fire.
Yeah.
Also doing. There are stones
Stones
at
in the center. Okay.
A sacred peristyle.
Yeah.
I thought that one was well. Will was doing round. Is the one going round.
No. Round is the ocean. Well is below. Fire is up. The ocean is around.
All right, so I'll do round.
Right?
Okay, cool.
So this being the
The boat.
presiding druid.
Yeah.
Presiding druid does the thing. Please don't spray over here. I got a broken sprinkler. I gotta fix. All right. So are we clear on that song? The rest of the songs are pretty easy. Just sing along with whatever it says on the song. No, there's no fanciness on any of the other songs, and hopefully the song numbers are vaguely legible over there, or somebody will.
There's no K.
What?
There's no K on the notepad. No.
Right, because we don't do that one anymore.
Oh. And he always blank too.
That's for other. We don't do that one except for ancestors.
Oh, okay.
You never have paid attention to these things, have you? All right, so here we are at the center. Let me think, is there anything else I need to brief you guys on? Please don't smoke inside my ritual space. There's smoking area over there. Please use the bathroom in behind. I'm going to turn out the lights. Sacrifice. Have you ever heard the word sacrifice? We use that word a lot. It means to make things sacred. We're giving things away. We're giving things to. It is not giving up. It is giving to. I can sacrifice to a human the same as I can sacrifice to a deity. I make things sacred and special and take them out of permanent use. So if you're making an offering, they're permanent. It's not something we're going to take back and put in our pocket later. We have an entire set of tables over here for all kinds of stuff that you can use as offerings if you didn't have any. If you have parts that require offerings, they're already set up on the altar behind the fire pit. Gatekeeper.
And they're labeled. And they're labeled.
You have the gatekeeper. So there's a tray. Come up with me. I'll show you real quick. Watch yourself with the wires. All right. So.
Yeah. At the end.
This one right here is gate. So you're going to make one offering at the beginning, and then Viviana's going to make an offering at the end, and then you're going to make an offering at the end. So those are the ones that say gatekeeper right there. So you're going to and then on Budak, be welcome among us, offering. And apparently you have alcohol, so you're going to splash. Splash. Don't pour it, because it'll right up your hand. The ants, the deities. Who's doing deities?
Todd
Stanley. It's oil. Oil pours, not splashes.
Yeah.
Pour it.
Work stick.
Where in the beginning do
Ik vice.
You're going to read all that, and right there where it says on Bodak, be welcome among us, and sploosh. There you go.
All right.
Got it? Okay.
Check it on now.
All right. Does that make sense? Michelle, Dana, you guys are cool. You got it. How that works. That one doesn't have any offerings, so that one's easy.
And you said I read it.
Yeah, you're going to be back here. Michelle went
Michelle's right here.
over there in the dark.
Over by the ancestors.
What make offerings over here? So make sure we're clear on it. We are pouring our offerings preferably in the bowls. These should be incense. So yeah, just pour them. The leaves you can dump on the fire.
Okay.
But you're going to pour in the bowls. Really just need to stop using this.
And that's when I read the scroll, right?
Right. So on yours, you're going to read the scroll. And each time you read the scroll, there's going to be a pause. To all these people, blabbity, 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 be welcome. Offering. To all these people, blabbity, 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 be welcome. Offering. Blabbity, 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 ancient ones, be welcome among us. Final offering. And then this on below the line, that's for goodbye. And the paper has gotten a little bit smooshed again. I just printed new ones. We're going to say all that, and then we're going to make the final offering. So 3 for coming in, 1 for goodbye.
So it's these
And then I
3.
go over to you.
Whichever.
Okay, as long as there's one in.
I'm gonna lose it again.
Whichever
As long
ones
as I
feel
leave
right.
one for behind.
No, I'm
For
going
Exactly.
saying goodbye.
And the ones that
That's
feel
why,
like leaves, you can put on the flames. The one that's the resin, the frankincense, in the bowl, please. And preferably the icky bowl,
Okay.
because that stuff sticks.
And then like,
And we
the
don't
gods are
want
gonna
to.
steal
We
it
just
from
got the
me.
fireball
Okay.
refixed because it was leaking again. So, all right. Shall we begin? It's getting late.
Let's do it.
Let
That
us.
hey Beach, stupid question too. It did this.
The fastest way, and then
Okay.
once it does it, swipe.
All right.
It is not a fast machine, unfortunately. It's great. It doesn't use the battery for hardly anything. The battery lasts, months, but it is slow. All right, who's my camera person? I guess it's probably gonna end up being me in it. All right, cleansing people, please take your station to get ready to cleanse. If you are not speaking, please move your microphone away from your mouth, so we're not huffing and puffing and rattling in them. Because somebody is. That you, Stanley?
Me? I would never do that.
Go get ready,
Stanley's just laughing.
because
That's
it's getting
all.
cold and I don't have an undershirt on.
Yeah, I'm almost having to put my gloves on because my hands are getting cold.
Oh no.
All right, guys, everybody online ready?
Has arthritis.
Yep.
Need hand warmers or something?
I have
Mittens?
gloves.
Okay. All right, guys, so we are turning out lights. We are getting started. I'm going to go
She has
turn this light out.
rheumatoid arthritis.
All right, guys. So like before we start,
So
like
do I.
while they're cleansing, if we can come over here.
And that's why I bundled because I knew if I was outside, I'd get to stay warm.
Good. I will have yummies for you later, okay?
No.
You stay safe.
Zinvi Bright, are we ready?
Yes, you're blind.
9.
What about 9?
And so it begins.
I guess. Oh,
I have
by the
more.
might of water, the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, These stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy.
This is sacred space. Let all thoughts and words beyond this point focus on the sacred. Work, finances, household obligations have no place in this sanctuary. Anger, fear, frustration have no place in this sanctuary. Hatred, spite, infatuation have no place in this sanctuary. Leave them and all that would hinder our worship here among the profane. As you enter, may nature's water purify your body, and may the ancestors' fire ignite your spirit.
Whatever you want. Fire next to spirit. May His water purify your body. May His fire next to spirit. May His water purify your body. May His fire next to spirit. May His water purify your body. May His fire next to spirit. May His water purify your body. May His fire next to spirit. Water purify your body. And His fire next to spirit. May His water purify your body. And His fire next to spirit.
We approach the sacred grove with hearts and minds and flesh and bone. Join us now in ways of old. We have come home. We approach the sacred grove with hearts and minds and flesh and bone. Join us now in ways of old. We have come home. We approach the sacred grove with hearts and minds and flesh and bone. Join us now in ways of old. We have come home. We approach the sacred grove with hearts and minds and flesh and bone. Join us now in ways of old. We have come home.
Please remain standing as you are able. We come to this place to venerate the kindreds. May we be blessed by those mighty beings, denizens of many realms, as we give praise and offering in their honor on this sacred day. We are here to honor the kindreds.
We are here to honor the kindreds.
We begin with Steve acknowledging the host of all Druid rites. But first, let us share in this grain as we lift our voice in song to our Mother the Earth with song number 4 in the songbook, We Are One with the Mother.
Songs first.
We are one with the Mother, we are one with the earth. We are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the Mother, we are one with the earth. We are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the Mother, we are one with the earth. We are one with each other by our lives, by our birth.
We are one with the Mother, we are one with the earth. We are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. Great grandmother of many, you who were first in this land, it was you who knew the hearts of Wolf and his brother Coyote. And it was through your wisdom that you chose Coyote to bear the sack containing all of the people. And it was you who knew that at the crucial moment, Coyote would open the sack, releasing the people upon the earth. So too, it was you who knew that Though many of the people would be scattered like seeds on the wind, the last out of the sack would remain here, in this place, walking in your footsteps. So too do we, a new people, walk here, where your feet once compressed the earth, and we too give you our love and our honor, and look to your wisdom to guide our steps. Great grandmother of the earth, we honor you.
Great grandmother of the earth,
we honor you.
Gravity works.
Now Stanley will lead us as we turn our attention to our patron and his shrine.
O silver-tongued messenger of the gods, I call to you. You are guardian, guide, and patron of this grove. Far traveling luck-bringer, your shrine is your presence. We welcome in our sanctuary. Swift-footed Hermes, your presence is welcome.
Swift-footed Hermes, your presence is welcome. You may now be seated. On Zoom, you may mute your mics. It is time for us to take a moment to contemplate the season and the reason for this rite, as Beej explains.
This is how we lose batteries. The wheel of the years turns, and the days grow shorter, too short. Darkness envelops us, and it seems like our little electric lights are the only weapon we have against it. But now we pass through the winter solstice, the longest night of the year. It is a time for hope, a time of change and transformation. When the old is replaced with the new, out of the darkness we seek that spark of nature's light and the promise of life renewed. Around us, many other cultures and religions also celebrate this transition of darkness to light. Everywhere we turn, the joy bringer fills young and not so young hearts. The menorah's candles have filled the darkness with hope. In many of our neighbors' homes, a birth is remembered, even as evergreen limbs are decorated. Along the streets, houses sparkle with lights, and in markets, music fills the air. There is no shortage of celebration, even among those who would choose to avoid religious encounters. That shift from the deep dark to the life-giving light is just too important, the need too deeply embedded in the human psyche to be ignored. And so tonight we gather to honor Cailleach, the wise blue giant. The crone as old as the stones, perhaps as old as time itself. A trickster goddess who knows the dark time of year best. Her winter preparations can determine how long the cold will linger, and her knowledge of the land and mastery of farming tools makes her a queen of farming. Like time, and especially winter time, she can be cruel, but it is not cruelty for cruelty's sake. It is simply her nature to be hard, to survive, ensure the passage through the long night brings strength and appreciation.
So let us lift our voices as one folk and make our offerings in reverence and joy. Now we recall the cosmos as it was in the beginning, and through our collective memory, let it be born anew. But let us begin before the beginning, with Stanley calling a causator to this rite.
I call out to Bridget, you who are the exalted one, triple patroness of smithcraft, poetry, and healing. We call to you, Lady of the Sacred Frame, be with us here this night. Come, O great red lady, and aid us as we renew the cosmos. Through you, let the present and the beginning merge. Let this sanctuary become as the mundi, the belay, the center of all.
With a causator in place, our seer Gavin will now guide us in renewing the cosmos.
Settle yourself, my friends. Get comfortable. Now, take a deep breath. As you exhale, let your mind empty. Let thoughts and worries flow outward with your breath. Breathe in again, pulling in the world, and let your cares drift away. Breathe. Now, cast your mind back, back, back. Let your mind wander into the deep dark.
In the beginning there was darkness, for the day begins in the night, and the vast emptiness was formless. But in the sea of chaos, matter gathered into a lifeless ball, churning with heat, pulsing with the heartbeat of the cosmos. Then the earth heaved, and the elements separated, and above the roiling mass clouds gathered, beginning as thin wisps of moisture drifting, the growing mists joined and ascended until the sky above thickened with the evaporated liquids, drawing a blanket across the newly formed firmament. And these clouds too took up the pulse of the cosmos. Then from the darkness the gathered waters fell. Coming first as a fine mist to cool and soothe, the gentle rains grew into a mighty deluge, covering the raw stratified earth in a thick layer of frothing liquid. And these waters took up the heartbeat, ebbing and flowing, a steady balm on the world.
Above the frothing pulse, then sky rumbled and a light flashed. In the thick dark clouds, fits and flickered, sparks ran the and rumbled echoed ominously. Snowy night.
And so here we are at the present, which is the beginning. The cosmos is renewed, and we are rewoven into it. Above, below, between, as it was then, as it is now.
Newly born and forever in existence, these hallows in our sanctuary, the well, the fire pit, and the shrines, mark the center of our cosmos, to which all things are connected. Now gather yourselves, my friends, and let us get our powers pumping for the work ahead by singing song number 17 in the songbook, The Crossroads. Will we meet
Wait,
at?
wait, wait,
Or sorry,
We're not ready.
ready.
We're not ready.
Got a little too excited.
Got excited.
My parts are pumping too early. Right.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Will we meet at
At
the
the
crossroads
crossroads
where our hollows stand? Center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading outward to the many lands if we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand. Westward.
Stanley. Who's
They're the way we go
just
westward towards the setting sun.
There's a way going westward where the shades belong. We will all be going onward when our time has come. Down the lane going westward into the great beyond.
There's a way going eastward through a hidden veil.
There's a way going eastward where hidden fairies dwell. There are gnomes, orcs, and dryads, leprechauns as well on that path going eastward into the secret veil. So come meet at the crossroads where our hollows stand. Center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading outward to the many lands when we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand.
There's a way going downward beneath the fertile sweep.
There's a way going downward where silver treasures keep. In the smithy's divine hammers which sparks scash and leap. And that stream going downward into the molten deep.
There's a way going upward where azure counties lie.
There's a way going upward where royal chariots fly, with offerings and omens from messengers on high, on the flames going upwards to castles in the sky. So let's meet at the crossroads where our hollows stand. Center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading outward to the many lands when we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand. There's a way swirling roundward beyond the sodden dune. There's a way swirling roundward, morning, night, and noon. Among reeds, waves, and trenches, net and harpoon on the tide surging roundward, following the moon.
There are stones at the center, a sacred peristyle.
There are stones at the center where pictures may beguile the weary and unwary who tarry for a while at the intersected center of the transcendental mile. Still we're here at the crossroads where our hollows stand. Center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading outward to the many lands, and we're here at the crossroads with offerings in hand. Yes, we're here at the crossroads, center of the cosmos. Oh, we're here at the crossroads with offerings in hand. Hold on to that power for a moment longer, for now it is time to stir the energies of creation. Together, let us join our powers to open the gates and the ways marked by these hallows, that they may link us directly to the realms beyond. Michelle?
which way is on?
Yeah, 1 second.
Ways on, counterclockwise on. Did we run out of fuel?
Come on.
Nobody checked. I need a lighter. I need a
I got you.
Okay, I'm gonna set this down because the only part I really need right now is this. I figured I could do it with no fire there.
Oh, that's smart of you.
That's why I'm not saying anything yet. Because I'm like,
I didn't notice that.
I'm like, no,
if there isn't a little bit of chaos, it's not a proper druid ritual.
saying anything, doing anything, because I'm like, no. Which is why I'm not doing my part yet. Because I can't do much with no fire. Am I supposed to sing this?
No, you just
Read it? Okay.
yeah. with the, we'll read it, and then with the shift and rend, after you say shift and rend, everyone will start chanting shift and rend, and you'll kind of chant, you'll like read the rest over them, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It sounds cool once you're doing it.
I believe it. I couldn't read my part of the fire.
Wait.
Circles never go. Rituals never go. Perfect.
Alright, there's the spirit song. These don't usually happen to the
He's all ready. Make sure the front is off.
Yep. And now ready?
Not
Let me
yet.
win.
I didn't want to open it until it was
Oh,
off.
yeah.
That's all. All right.
I got it. I'll do it.
See that one? Like, make sure we got pressure, Gavin. Yeah, we got pressure. Okay. Go ahead and read it.
All right. May this flame burn as bright as it did for our first ancestor.
wish granted.
Now we're ready to call in our ancestors. All right.
Oh, shift dark soil. Last cover of the day. Shake the stones, loosen the loom. To the left and to the right. To the front, to the rear. Shift and rend.
Shift and
and
rend.
rend.
Shift and rend.
Westward to
Shift
the
and
rending
rend.
dark soil.
Shift
Travel
and
rend.
to the very
Shift
end of the
and
earth.
rend.
Shift and rend.
Shift
Form
and rend.
a
Shift
fissure.
and rend.
Shift and rend.
Branching every
Shift and rend.
ever
rend.
westward. Press
Shift
out
and
rend.
the bedrock
and
rend.
rend.
in
Shift
shearing
and
walls.
Shift
Let the
and
abyss
rend.
appear.
Shift
Let
and
rend.
Shift
let
and rend.
let the gate
Shift
of the
and
underworld,
rend. Shift and
the
rend.
realm of the dead,
Shift
be
and
opened.
rend.
Let the gate be open.
Hold on to that.
John.
Well, actually,
First
he's gonna need that. Shoot, where's the camera?
Is the camera coming?
The camera had to be set down while we were dealing with the
Oh.
emergency.
O shimmer enchanted cloak, first veil of life, billow the barrier, sever the threads, to the rear and to the front, to the right and to the left, stretch and tear.
Stretch and
tear.
tear. Stretch and tear.
Split eastward in your tearing,
and tear.
enchanted cloak,
Stretch
traveling to the very origins of the earth. Stretch and tear.
Stretch and tear. Stretch
Form a
and
rent,
tear.
splitting
Stretch
ever
and
eastwards. Press
Stretch
out the
and
fabric
tear.
in the rippling fleece,
Stretch and
and the
tear.
occult appear.
Stretch and tear. Stretch
Let the
and
gate
tear.
to the ethereal world,
Stretch
the
and
realm of the
tear.
noble ones, be open.
Let the
The
gate
be open.
Let me find the light switch.
Gather this. What's that word?
Perpetual.
Perpetual fire, that its flame may blaze the way to the crossroads.
I drop the spring water, that its flow may usher the way to the crossroads.
Stanley. Excuse me.
Water.
O churn mighty waters, soothing ball of the world. Toss the waves, stir the currents. To the west, to the south, to the east, to the north. Churn and turn.
Churn
and
Reach
turn.
downward.
Churn and stern.
Reach
Churn
downward.
and
turn.
Churning.
Churn
Mighty
and
waters.
turn.
Draining
Churn
deep into
and
the
turn.
bowels of the earth.
Churn
Churn
turn.
and turn.
Churn and turn.
From a
Churn
whirlpool
and
sweeping
turn.
ever
Churn
downwards.
and
To
turn.
press out the cooling
Churn
liquid
and turn.
in rushing
Churn
walls.
and turn.
And let a tunnel
Churn
appear.
and turn.
Let the way
Churn
to the
and turn.
netherworld, the domain of the earth deities, be open.
Let the ways be open.
O stir, mighty fire, gift from the skies above, lift the air and stir the winds, to the east, to the south, to the west, to the north. Twist and burn,
Twist and burn. Twist and burn. Twist and burn. Twist and burn. Twist and burn.
reach skyward in your
and
burning
burn.
mighty fire,
Twist
rising
and
from the
burn.
very core of the
Twist
earth.
and burn. Twist and burn. Twist and burn. Twist and burn.
Forming
Twist
fire will,
and
spreading
burn.
ever upward.
Twist and
Press
burn.
out the scorching
Twist
flames
and
in
burn.
rushing walls,
Twist
and let
and
the
burn.
tunnel appear.
Twist and burn. Twist and
Let the
burn.
way to the heavens, the domain of the sky deities, be open.
Let the way be open. Let this petrified wood, this wood that is stone, stand with us at the center of the ways. Let it glow with an inner light, that all kindred may see and know that this is a crossroad between the ways. Now, as you have aided, so it is. The ways are open.
The ways are open.
The ways stand open at this intersection, yet we remain firm on the land, on the earth which is our home. Let us sound out the call and issue invitations to our kindreds, that they may join us here at the crossroads, the center which is the beginning, the present, the end. First, Jason will call on a gatekeeper, a guardian to stand at the center, and ward these crossroads to the realms.
We call to you now, old man Bodak, peasant king of that strange other world, dark gray omen of death, wandering the earth with your hag wife. We have need of your skills tonight. By all the nimbleness with which you slink down the chimney, snatching up naughty children. By all the cleverness with which you spout roadside riddles as you inch your way towards someone else's coin. By all the stealth with which you hide among mortals, wearing a humble cloth and a sword stowed behind your back. On Bodak, be welcome among us.
On Bodak, be welcome among us.
Stanley. Hold the camera. To fix the fire. Yeah.
Grey Goblin, we are entrusting you with these keys to our sanctuary and pray that you stand vigil before these opened ways during our rite. Keep watch on Bodak, that the flames do not burn out of control, that the whirlpool does not rise out of the well, and that the unwelcome, the dangerous, the inimical pass not into this sacred space to disrupt our worship. Now let us turn our attention to the ancestor shrine, as Michelle calls to the ancient ones.
To all these whose bones lie in this land, whose hearts are tied to it, whose memories hold it, ancient tribes of this place, we offer you welcome.
Ancient ones, be welcome among us.
Ancient ones, be welcome.
Among us.
Oh,
We'll just do it 3 times then.
To all of our grandmothers and grandfathers, to our beloved dead, bloodkin, heartkin, ancestor tribes of our blood, we offer you welcome. To all those elder wise ones, we guide their people, poet and seers, judges, magicians, wise women and men of ancestor days, we offer you welcome. Ancestors one, be welcome among us.
Ancestors,
be welcome among us. Now, let us turn our attention to the Nature Spirit Shrine as Steve calls to the noble ones.
To all the spirits of the mountains and trees, all you ancient and bearded fathers, to subtle and spry children, spirits of the land, we offer you welcome. To all the spirits of rivers and streams, to the cloud sisters and rain sisters, to fresh spring daughters, spirits of the waters, we offer you welcome. To all the spirits of the creatures of the earth, you beasts who walk or fly or crawl or swim, spirits of the creatures, we offer you welcome. Noble ones, be welcome among us.
Noble ones, be welcome among us. Finally, let us turn our attention to the sacred center as Todd calls to the shining ones.
Todd, you're muted.
Beach.
Todd? Todd, are you with us? You're mute.
Oh.
Now,
There you are.
okay. 1 second. To all the primordial ones, progenitors of all that is oldest of old, shapeless and faceless, powers of all, most ancient of gods, we offer you welcome. To all the shining ones, first children of the mother,
Supposed to be oil.
wisest and mightiest, loving and comforting, gods and goddesses, we offer you welcome. To the gods and goddesses of this place, ancient and powerful, known to us or unknown, gods of this place, we offer you welcome. Shining ones, be welcome among us.
Shining ones, be welcome among us. My friends, we have come now to the most important part of our rite. In a moment, we will invite the guest of honor to her seat and offer her our gift and praises. Before we do that, though, let us take a moment to gather up that which we will offer. There are many items on the table behind the big bench which are appropriate for offerings. If you did not bring an offering of your own, you are welcome to choose something from the items the Grove has provided for that purpose. We extend the use of these provided items to our remote guests as well. If you would have an offering made on your behalf, please click the raise hand button and state in the chat screen or come off of mute and let us know what you would like to have prepared. If you would like to make an offering at your personal shrine instead, now is the time to ensure you have what you need to do so, but don't offer yet.
Todd, what can I get for you?
I would like to offer bourbon, if you have it.
Say again?
I would like to offer Demeter bourbon, if you have it.
Okay, we'll get that set up for you. Right now we're getting ready to offer to the Cailleach, but we'll do Demeter in a minute when we do the open offerings. Guys, grab some stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Get him something ready.
Oh, that's mine. Sit. Todd, you want anything for the Cailleach?
I'm sorry?
Do Do you want anything for the Cailleach?
Oh,
For the guest of honor.
vodka would sound feels right.
Vodka? Okay.
Vodka. Okay.
Thank you, Stanley.
Polarity, did you want to make any offerings? Or,
The Cailleach?
no. Your partners.
Or Hesper?
Or Hesper? Sorry. And I think we just need to delete that part about using the chat because I can't see the chat while we're doing ritual.
Let's see, chat one.
But Todd did use the raise hand thing, and that was handy.
Yeah, use it. A hand is handy.
Very handy.
And Todd, did you say whiskey for Demeter when it's time?
Oh,
Okay, yes,
bourbon.
we're on
when
a
it's
20-second.
bourbon.
We're on a 20-second delay. I'm sorry. I was watching it on the TV. I apologize.
No worries.
You,
We got a
you
minute.
choose an offering for me, please. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I got polarity.
Thank you.
You'll get her something?
Yeah.
Awesome. Did everybody get something?
Yep. Good. Gucci. I put this here. My friends, bring your attention back to the sacred center. If you need more time to collect your offering gifts or to arrange an offering on your behalf, please continue in the text window. But it is time to call our guest of honor, and your attention and energies will make it easier for her to join us. Welcome to the divine beings, the heroes and honored dead, the Shi, Puka, and other beings of nature. To all of you who have gathered at our sanctuary, we pray you join us in showing worth to our guest of honor for this holy rite. First, I will issue a formal invitation to the Cailleach. I call to you on Cailleach, giant hag of bear. You whose apron bore the stones that became the hills, whose huge footprints filled with water and became lakes, who made giant burial mounds for your giant-sized kin who passed away. Visit us, blue-faced and one-eyed woman, wrinkled and white-haired at the start of winter, hunched over, gathering firewood for your frigid stay, until at last spring comes and you are renewed by the water. Come to us, shrill and tricky hag, whose magical tools let you work harder than the strongest men, with the power to bring down a plague to all the cows in Ireland, and a lobster to catch the thieves that would snatch your riches. On Cailleach, be welcome among us.
On Cailleach, be welcome among us.
among us.
Somebody light her on fire, please.
O shrill old woman, behold, we bring gifts for you. May you bask in our praises and accept that which we offer. And you guys can start.
On Cailleach, please accept our sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Accept
this
this
sacrifice.
Accept the
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
Accept
This sacrifice.
And Cailleach, accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Todd, I have yours for Cailleach.
Todd.
And Cailleach, accept this sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Nice sacrifice.
Whoosh.
For the wisdom you helped my mother accumulate. On Cailleach, accept this sacrifice.
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 Accept the
Accept this
sacrifice.
sacrifice. Accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Polarity? I know
Give
she
me,
has a
give
little
me a
bit
second.
She has a little bit of a delay anyways, so.
What do you want?
Be inspired.
Polarity, are you with us? She has like a 30-second delay. So.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead and do it for me. I think that would be
All right.
better.
All right. On behalf of Polarity, accept this sacrifice.
Accept this
Accept the
sacrifice.
The sacrifice.
I have one more. But my bartender is taking his time over there.
Making a good one for the sacrifice.
Sounds like. To the dark of winter, may the sun come soon. Cailleach, accept this sacrifice.
Cailleach,
the
accept the
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
Wow.
Are there any other sacrifices to be made to our honored guest tonight? Sounds like a no. Then let me remind the Cailleach how much we value her one last time. On Cailleach, every accusation against you is a confession. Those who fear your old appearance, your wrinkles, your white hair, the hunch in your back hidden by your woolen cloak, they do not see the beauty that comes with age, nor the wisdom that comes with time, or perhaps they cannot count the bones. Those who fear the cold winter you bring and the death that comes with the cold, they do not see that winter brings spring. They cling to the wheat stalk when the harvest has passed. They do not understand that death brings about the next life. Or they understand and are afraid of change because they do not know how to grow anew after dying. Those who fear your power, they are feckless or prideful or both. If you can, by magic, work harder than any man, what does that take away from them but their pride? If you crafted the landscape with the stones in your apron, should they not thank you for the hills and the valleys? Why does your stature and strength anger them, unless they are angered by their own size and weakness? On Cailleach, accept this sacrifice.
Cailleach, accept this sacrifice.
So we have given our love and our wealth to the wise blue giant. Now let our voices rise on the fire. Let our voices sound in the well. Let our words echo from here to the realms beyond. On Cailleach, accept our sacrifice.
On Cailleach, accept our sacrifice.
O sharp and tricky hag, we have given you our praise and our offerings, and now we ask that you indulge us as we offer to those others who have joined us tonight. May you bless them as you bless us. Now that our guest of honor has received the lion's share of the bounty, if there are any other offerings to be made to the mighty kindreds assembled here tonight, deities, nature spirits, or ancestors, you may take a moment to come forward. Do so at your if for those on Zoom, do so at your personal altar or click the raise hand button to have an offering made on your behalf.
Give me 1 second to adjust the fire. Remind me to fix this spike when we get some time.
Oh, it's almost empty.
Todd, here's yours for Demeter.
I'm sorry, Stanley?
Here's yours for Demeter.
Ah. Lady Demeter, accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Odin, hold one eye. Make my sight clear.
Accept this sacrifice.
Polarity, did you have something you wanted us to offer? I see your hand up.
You choose, okay? It's a lot easier that way.
Okay.
Thank
To
you.
who do you want us to offer to? This is personal offerings.
To Breege.
Ah.
Thank you.
Okay. To Bridge, on behalf of Polarity and myself, please accept our sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice. Accept this sacrifice. Next. Personal offerings? Any personal offerings?
Yeah.
To the ancestor shrine. Grandma, accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Odin, it's been a while. Accept the sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
I don't think so. Oh, Jan. Mint, basil, plumeria.
I didn't see catnip.
Any other offerings? Still working on them.
Bailey?
Thor, we miss you. Accept our sacrifice.
Accept the
Accept the
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
Are there any other sacrifices to be made to the kindreds today? Okay. It's supposed to say. Oh, never mind.
Gavin.
Then, please be seated. Please, on Zoom, mute your mics. My friends, we are in the presence of many beings whom we have invited here to our right. Now, our seer Gavin will aid us in hearing what they have to say.
So,
Let us be silent for a moment. Let us breathe. Let our hearts listen. Let our minds be open. Let our spirits be receptive. The kindreds are gathered close around us, and there's a story to be told.
All right, everyone can hear me? So, I was driving down Torrey Pines the other day. I swear that this is connected. I was driving down Torrey Pines the other day, and I was right by, between like Washington and Alta, where there's that giant, like that hill. And as I was driving by there, I saw this like hunched over figure, wearing like some kind of big coat thing, which seemed a little out of place because it doesn't get that cold here in Vegas. But I saw her and she kind of waved me down, and I tried to slow down to kind of stop for her, to see what she needed, but I was speeding like I do when I drive. So I kind of had to like U-turn and turn around, and I got back to her, and I said, I rolled down my window. I said, "Excuse me, like, is there any way I can help you?" And I noticed she was really tall. That was the first thing I noticed. But she said, "Yeah, I live over right by Sahara, just down Torrey Pines. If you're going that way, would you be able to like help me with a ride?" And I thought, and I don't want to leave an old woman walking this far, and there's this giant hill. So I said, "Oh, of course, like hop in. I'm going that way anyway," which was a lie. I was supposed to turn on Charleston, but doesn't really matter. Anyway, she gets in my car. She kind of like duck down, and I get a good look at her, and I notice there's something weird about one of her eyes, and her white hair was just really striking, and her wrinkled skin was almost blue tinted, and I realized I was in the presence of the Cailleach. And she says to me, as I'm kind of speechless, she says, "Thank you so much. I'm way too old to be walking as much as I do, but I don't have a car," and so on and so on. And I kind of stop her and I say, you could not possibly be that old. That like if you really reach that point in age, you got to tell me, what is your skincare routine? Like what is your secret for staying so young? And she says, "How old are you that you're worried about aging and looking old?" And I say, well, I'm 29. I'm gonna be 30 in June, and that's like a big marker. I'm starting to worry about that sort of thing. And in my head, I didn't think about the fact that I am telling this woman who has lived countless years that 30 is a big number of years to have lived. And she laughs and she laughs and she laughs, and she tells me, "If you can correctly guess how old I am, then I will tell you the secret to how long I have lived, or the secret to how I have stayed so young looking. And I kind of paused because my mom always told me it's impolite to tell an elderly woman how old you think she is. But she insists, she says, if it's too difficult to guess, when we get to my house, every birthday, I've eaten a big steak dinner, and I've thrown the steak bone on top of the roof. So if you're worried, all you have to do is you have to climb up to that roof and count the bones, and then you'll know how old I am. And so I say, well, that's all the information I need right there. You are so old that you predate our calendars, and not just our calendars, but the calendars created before the calendars we use now. Back before we counted the years with numbers, back when we counted the years with bones. And she looked at me very impressed. And I tried to look very, very confident because I didn't want her to realize that I'd plagiarized that answer off of Beach. And she says, "Oh, like right, I'm about to turn right here." So I turn to make a right turn, and all of a sudden, I feel like I'm in a different city. And Vegas can be like that. You make one little turn, and all of a sudden, you're in LA, or you feel like you're in a new place. But this time, like, I've lived over by Torrey Pines and Alta my whole life, so it was weird that I didn't recognize this part of Vegas. As though this were like some other world. And she kind of guides me, and we end up at a house that I have never seen a house that looks like that in Vegas. Even aside from the fact that there is a giant pile of bones, an uncountable amount of bones on top of the roof of this house. Aside from that, never seen a house like that. And she says, "Well, you did well. I will tell you the secret to how I have stayed so young despite the many, many years that I have lived." She says, "Every year, on February 1st, before dawn, before the first animal makes the first sound of spring, I go down to the lake and I bathe. And as I bathe, I chant, 'Spoke the dog before me. The dog spoke before me. Spoke the dog before me in the quiet of the morning.'" And I tell her, "Well, I refuse to bathe in cold water, especially in wintertime, especially outside, especially in the coldest part of the day." And she laughs and says, "Well, you look pretty good for your age anyway, so I don't think you need to worry about that." And that is the story of how I met the Cailleach. Gavin?
Okay. So, drawing the cards from my Wisdom Oracle, which I've only used once before, but when I was pulling Oracle, when I was going to pull a different Oracle, and something told me to pull this one tonight, and I'm glad it did. The ancestors speak of yin, the feminine, of being receptive and letting someone else make the first move. But that doesn't mean passive. It means gathering information, taking in cues, the art of conscious allowing. Graciously waiting for what is to become and ready to accept it when it gets there. And you will see how quickly your dreams come true. The nature spirits speak of mending, of forgiveness, of making amends, of healing. Letting hurt pass through you without understanding and integration, you accumulate a burden. Pain, resentment, rifts, wounds. You need to forgive, to release, to make peace and amends. and lighten your load. The shining ones speak of being fair, of balance, justice. Consider your options, mutual benefit, and being aware of the law of cause and effect. Challenges can be both mending and difficult. We swing between doing and being and all those things. So it's part of it is letting things go. So you reap what you sow. There's a law of cause and effect. Be aware of that. And Cailleach speaks of building blocks. Building the foundation, to make progress, you have everything you need to live and activate an extraordinary life. But focus on the foundations for your goals, and then you can achieve them over time.
That is a powerful and timely message. Thank you. In the days and weeks ahead, may we heed and be guided by the messages we have received. Now breathe deep. Settle yourselves. The ways stand open before us, paths and whirling tunnels that reach to the far realms. Among us here in this sanctified space, and just beyond the borders between our realms, there is a crowd of guests who have answered our invitations, entering into a temporary relationship with us. As we have given our sacrifices of songs, poems, herbs, fine oils, and alcohols, and praise to the kindreds, now we will ask for them to deliver their blessings to us in return. We know that these blessings will be magnified many times by their greatness. Now, as you are able to stand or unmute your mic and speak truly, is it your will to receive the blessings of the kindreds?
It is.
Will you accept the gifts given without recrimination, remorse, or regret?
We will.
We will.
Then ask of your own free will.
Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us
Ancestors, we meet you at your shrine with this vessel that you may fill it to overflowing with your blessings.
Give us the waters. 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 Give us
Nature spirits, we meet you at your shrine with this vessel that you may fill it to overfilling with your blessings.
Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
Mighty deities, we meet at the crossroads with this vessel that you may fill it to overflowing with your blessings.
Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
Mighty An Cailleach, we present this vessel to you that you might fill it to overfilling with your blessings.
Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
This vessel is filled to overflowing, a glowing container of blessings. Behold, the waters of life.
Behold the waters of life.
We give the first of these blessings to the patron of all Druidry, the Earth Mother.
Hermes.
Hermes. And to the patron of our grove, that those who support us may share in our fortunes. Now let us share in these blessings. Finally, we pour out this blessing for all of you who are attending remotely and for those of our grove who couldn't be with us today through no fault of their own. May these blessings find you all, no matter where you are. Please join me in addressing our guests by reading aloud the words of affirmation from the order of service.
We need to do that before you drink.
Oh,
So,
before we
yes.
drink, okay. Please
That
join
should
me in
have been
addressing.
first.
All right. By reading aloud the words of affirmation from the order of service in front of your songbook. On Cailleach, shining ones, noble ones, ancient ones, we stand before you in pride, honor, and friendship, and accept these blessings with which you have given.
Uh-oh, we lost somebody. As long as we didn't lose the whole feed, we're good. Let me go check the feed.
Man, Stanley.
You're gonna have sticky fingers, sorry. No. That was what. Somebody got one.
I thought you were just going to drink from the jug.
The waters of life.
The waters of life.
Waters of life.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, I thought prickly pear would be a good option for a prickly goddess. Yeah.
Plus, it's a desert offering.
And so, this rite draws to a close. Let us thank all those who accepted our invitation and hospitality today, beginning with our guest of honor. Old woman who shapes and reshapes the stone of the earth, who overcomes her enemies with sharp wit and tricky magic, who brings cold to the air and storms to the sky. On Cailleach, we thank you.
On Cailleach, we thank you. Offering.
And with Todd at the sacred center.
Shining ones, eldest and brightest, we thank you for walking among us today. As this rite is ending, we give you this gift in parting, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Shining ones, we thank you.
Shining ones, we thank you.
Steve at the Nature Spirit Shrine.
Spirits of the earth, fully manifest on this mortal plane, we thank you for your presence in the sanctuary today. We know that you remain among us always, felt though rarely seen. But as this rite is ending, we give you this gift in parting, given out of love and asking nothing in return. If I use this?
That's my remote control.
Oh. Nature spirits, we thank you.
Nature spirits, we thank you.
We thank you.
And finally, with Michelle at the Ancestor Shrine.
But don't go too far.
Mighty ancestors, spirits that have gone before, we thank you for joining us here today. As the rite is ending, we give you this gift and parting given out of love and ask you nothing in return. Ancestors, we thank you.
Ancestors, we thank you.
Thank you.
Eternal Old Man Bodach, Gatekeeper, you have stood with us at these crossroads, and your keen observation have kept the fires and waters safely contained to their tasks. Your mastery of the keys has kept us safe from those who would travel through the opened ways to our sanctuary just to disrupt our worship. You have made it easier for our beloved kindreds to find their ways to our sanctuary as our guests, and you have seen each of them safely back to their own realms. For all of this and more, we thank you.
Thank you.
Now, Jason. Now, Jason has some last words for our gatekeeper.
Now, clever old man, our rite has come to an end, and we have no more to ask of you at this time. Before you depart, though, please accept this final gift, given out of love and asking nothing in return. On Bodak, we thank you.
On
Bodak, we thank you. Now, as our rite comes to an end, this petrified wood is no longer needed to guide travelers. The connections to the ways, too, are no longer needed at this nexus. So let us calm the energies. Let us close the ways, so that the veils between the realms may fall into place.
Stanley.
Stanley, fire.
Come get your keys.
Get your keys. Yeah. You're the silver one. Right. Stanley?
Yeah. Mighty fire, give a gift from the skies above. Still the whirlwind and let the fiery tunnel collapse. Calm the twist. Calm the burn. 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 Calm the twist. Calm. Let the hungry flames dwindle until there is naught but smoke remaining. Calm the twist. Calm the burn. Calm the twist. Calm the burn. Calm the twist.
Calm the burn.
Let the clouds of smoke break apart, dissolving into gentle tendrils of scented mist. Calm the twist. Calm the burn. Calm the twist. Calm the burn. Let the ways to the heavens, the wind of the sky deities, be closed.
Let the way be closed.
Mighty waters, soothing balm of the world. Fill the whirlpool and let the watery tunnel collapse. Calm the churn, calm the turn.
Calm
Let
the
crushing
churn.
walls of
Calm the
liquid
turn.
collapse inward
Calm the churn.
until there is not but a
Calm the
steady
turn.
flow. Calm the churn, calm the turn. And let the currents slow and spread, dissolving into the gentle lap and suck of water. Against its boundaries, calm the churn, calm the turn. Let the way to the netherworld, the domain of your deities, be closed.
Let the ways be closed. Steve?
Enchanted cloak, first veil of life. Restore the charm, and let the pleats fall flat. Compress the stretch, tack the tear.
Compress the stretch, tack the tear.
Let the fabric be sewn
Stretch,
until there is
tack
naught
the tear.
but a seam between.
Compress the stretch,
Compress the stretch,
tack the tear.
tack the tear.
Compress
And let the severed threads
tack the
rejoin,
tear.
resolving into a single
Tack the
shimmering
tear.
blind. Compress
Compress
the
the
stretch,
stretch,
tack the tear.
tear.
Let the gate to the
Compress
ethereal
the
world,
stretch,
the realm of noble ones, be closed.
Let the ways be closed. Michelle?
Dark soil. Last covered of the day. Release the abyss and let the shining wall unite. Still the shift. Mend the rent.
Still the shift.
Let the
Mend the
bedrock
rent.
be
Still the shift.
reformed
Mend the rent.
until
Still the
there
shift.
is a
Mend
night,
the rent.
but
Still the shift. Mend the rend.
Foundation
Still
below.
the shift.
Still the shift.
Mend the
Mend the rend.
Still the
Let
shift.
that
Mend the rend.
and let
Still
the
the shift.
loosened
Mend the rend.
loom
Still
fall
the
back,
shift.
Mend the
rend.
resolving into
Still the
Shift. Mend the rend.
into
Still
the
the shift.
mounded
Mend the
blanket of
rend.
memories.
Still
Still the shift. Mend
Mend
the
the
rend.
rend.
Let
Still
the gate of the
Mend the rend.
underworld, the realm of the dead, be closed.
Let
the gate be closed. The fountain is returned. The fire pit is returned. The shrines are again but stone. And thus the ways are closed.
The
ways are
closed.
Ways are closed.
So this rite comes to an end. The kindred have returned to their realms. The ways are closed. And yet the hollows remain. The well, the fire pit, the shrines, tangible symbols of the cosmos, as it was in the beginning, as it is now, as it shall be forever. When we depart this sanctuary, may these hollows echo in our minds, in our hearts, in our spirits, that they may continue to connect us to the realms beyond our own. Now, there are a few last thank yous to be given before we depart, beginning with Stanley at our patron shrine.
Clever Luckbringer, even as your shrine remains in our sanctuary, so go, regardless of the way between realms. Accept the gift, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Hermes, we thank you.
Hermes, we thank you.
Thank you.
Finally, we thank our host, great grandmother of many. Let us never forget that she will always care for us, so long as we remember and care for her in return. So when last time I say, Earth Mother, we thank you.
Earth Mother,
Mother,
we
we
thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Now let us go forth in the world as kith, carrying with us all the blessings of the kindred and the spark of the energies of the realms. So be it, this rite is ended.
So be it, this rite is ended.
Ended.
Alright, now song 13 in the songbook, Celtic Blessing.
May the road rise with you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. May the rain fall softly on your fields. And until we meet again, may they hold you in the hollow of their hands. Woo! Thank you, everyone, for coming. Huzzah. Thank you for everyone for coming. Thank you so much for helping and participating. Thank you for putting up with us in our bits of chaos in our order.
It was excellent.
Thank you for hosting.
For certain. Okay, it's starting to get chilly. A sweater might have been nice. But that is to say, so that we're fair here, I'm in a long sleeve t-shirt with no undershirt on, and that's it. So it's pretty darn warm out.
I got two thermos on. President.
Muscle memory, Groton, Connecticut.
But
Muscle memory, Groton, Connecticut.
Yeah, me too. This is winter.
well, I don't know about what their record was, but I can tell you it said 72 outside today on my thermostat right there in the backyard. So I'm sure in New York, in the airport.
Warmest day of this day.
on record yet. Probably gonna keep getting worse.
This is true. This is true. Let's not forget that we are in a warming trend.
Yeah.
Anyways, I am going to end the YouTube. For those who are on the YouTube, we are still on the Zoom, but I'm going to end the YouTube.